everybody, it's me Adele and welcome to my channel Sew for Serenity, where I talk to you about my sewing journey, talk to you about my love for patterns, fabrics, dressmaking, and we have general sewing and live chit chat. So if that sounds of interest to you, keep on watching. Welcome back to all my regular viewers, and if you're new here, I hope you enjoy what you see and will consider subscribing. So welcome to my Friday Sews vlog, where I talk to you about what I've been up to in the world of sewing this week and what my plans are for the week ahead. So I hope you enjoy it. So it's been a busy week this week and I had ambitious plans, and to be honest I'm pretty pleased with how I've done. Before I go into it though, I'm going to do something that I always forget to do and talk to you about what I'm wearing. So I'm actually wearing a MimiG today. This is a Billy sweatshirt by Tilly and the Buttons with the puffy sleeves and the puffy bottoms as well. I went all poof on this one, and it's in this gorgeous cotton jersey. I've got a, just gonna lower it. I've got a lovely little label on it that says "Hello Gorgeous." Don't know if you can see that. And I got this from First for Fabrics in the Valentine's Day surprise box that they do, and I got the I got the fabric and haberdashery gifts and the label and everything, and made this up into the Billy sweatshirt straight away, and it's really comfy and I love it. Not a print that I would normally go for, to be honest, but it's really nice, and I really love navy. It's not something I've purchased a lot of ready to wear navy clothes, but it's something I'm really starting to like on myself as opposed to black. Okay, so that's what I'm wearing. Right then, so what have I been doing? The main focus this week was to work on my Project Dresser Girl makes. So for those of you that don't know, Project Dresser Girl is being ran by Myra Sews, and it's all around making dresses for girls in underdeveloped countries, you know, that are living in poverty, and some of these girls don't even have dresses. So it's all about making these dresses, sending them off, and they will go to the Project Dresser Girl head office and they will distribute them predominantly in undeveloped countries, but also I know that there's people within America that get these dresses as well. So it's a really good cause, and I'll link all the notes below. And I am actually supporting this channel as a vlogger, and I have a vlog coming up at the end of September where I'll talk about it in a lot more detail. So yeah, watch out for that. So I'm really pleased to say that I have managed to make all of my Project Dresser Girl dresses. I'm very pleased. I had given myself a massive task. I gave myself a task of making 6 dresses, and it was a little bit of an accident really. I ordered the Project Dresser Girl labels from Marry off her website and got a bit trigger happy and ended up ordering 6. So therefore I needed to make 6 dresses, so let me just grab them. I'm not going to go through them in massive amounts of detail because I am doing a complete vlog dedicated to it where I'll talk about which patterns I went for, etc. But these are them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now they are all the popover dress, which is a free pattern from Oliver and S, and it's a great make. I have also filmed for my vlog that I'm launching a little sew along on it as well, where I tried to attempt to get one made up in my lunch hour, so that should be quite exciting. And then the other dress that I made is the tent dress, which is another free pattern. Now this took a lot more work because it has lots of frills, it's very cute, and it's got little pockets on it as well. And they do actually do an adult version of this. I still need to sew the facing down, but pretty much it's finished. And these are the little Project Dresser Girl labels that I've sewn on the pocket, as you can see. And yeah, that's all 6 of mine made. So the next step is to get these all packaged up and posted off to the British or the UK based ambassador, who will then send them in at the end of the month to the project. So yeah, they're my Project Dresser Girl dresses, which I have really enjoyed making. There's nothing like making clothes for a good cause. If you still want to get involved, you can do. You don't need to make 6 dresses like me. You can just make 1. And it literally just, the rules are very simple. You just make any type of dress in a nice breathable fabric, cotton, linen, etc. And you need to have pockets and no fastenings apart from ties, made out of bias binding, not ribbon or fabric. And that's it. So yeah, I'll put all the notes below to and the links and everything, so you can find out more and all the free patterns that I've been looking at for you. So yeah, that was my first achievement, which I'm very, very happy with. The other thing that I planned to do this week was to cut out my Frida Kahlo fabric for my heather blazer, and I haven't got that done. I've got it washed and it's ready to go, but it is run out of time. So this fabric, I'll just show it you for those that don't know. So the fabric that I'm using is this fabric here, which is a gabardine twill canvas, which I am making my heather blazer in. So that's the main fabric, all washed. Then for the lining, the main part of the lining, I'm using this viscose, which I got from Felicity Fabric. So I thought that matches the leopards and would be a cool lining. However, I have ordered from Minerva just some basic lining fabric in the yellow, because I want to have a slippy fabric on the arms, and although this viscose is very drapey, it's probably better to have like that special lining fabric. So I've got a yellow for that lining, so that's coming, hopefully it was dispatched yesterday, so it shouldn't be long. So I do plan to get that all cut out this week. The other thing that I have done is I got a little bit sidetracked, and the reason why I didn't get that cut out was because I got really inspired by my So Hailey Jane box. And in my So Hailey Jane box, if you've watched my unboxing, I'll link my card to my unboxings, we got the new Tilly and the Buttons Marnie dress and shirt. And I absolutely love this dress version. I'm not so keen on the shirt, but the dress version I really, really love. I think it's a really relaxed, gorgeous fit style and just up my street. So I had this lovely fabric from Fabric Godmother, which was an exclusive, and it's this fabric here, and it was a viscose crepe, really lovely, very similar to the fabric that George is wearing on the front here, and I think that's what kind of inspired me. So I decided I wanted to cut it out and start to make it. So I have actually made it already. Well, not made it, I've started it. This is the bodice piece that I've started, and I've put on the button on the back, and yeah, I've still got quite a bit to do on that, but I'm just doing that as a slow and steady make. I've made the size 3 because although my measurements probably put me, just have a little look, although my measurements put me in a size 4, when I looked at the finished garment measurements, they are very, very generous. There is 30, 40, about 15 inches of ease in the bust alone. So yeah, I've gone for the 3 because I don't want it too oversized. And obviously I'm on my weight loss journey as well. So yeah, that is my lovely Marnie make. So hopefully I'll get that finished this week as well. But you know me, anything new and shiny that comes along, if I feel inspired, I will want to make it. So I am trying to leave myself space in my week and my monthly plans to accommodate those kind of impulse makes. And then the final thing that I've done this week is I've put my zip in my toile of my dressmaker's ball dress. So for those of you that don't know, I'm going to the dressmaker's ball on the 1st of October with the lovely Anna from You Got Me in Stitches, among others that are going as well. And it is going to be a wonderful event. It's hosted by the Crafty So-and-so, and they I think it's the 2nd year of the ball, maybe the 3rd, but yeah, it's going to be held at the a beautiful Georgian venue in Leicester. And yeah, all the details will be in the link below. There's still a few tickets left, so if you want to come, please don't stop yourself. Don't be scared if you don't know anybody, or you're worried that you've got to go on your own, or you don't even have to make a dress if you don't want to. You just turn up. So yeah, it's £75 per person, and with that you get some drinks, a meal, and there's a catwalk show that you can or can't be, don't have to be part of, but can do if you want to. Lots of goodie bags, and prize draws. So yeah, it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful night, and I'm really looking forward to it. And obviously I'll try and vlog as well when I'm there. So I managed to put the zip in, so I'll just turn you around and show you it on the mannequin. Okay, so here we go. This is it on the mannequin. So for those of you that watched last week's Friday sews, I had got this sewn up in this beautiful dress, this bed sheet, and I had made my body form into my new measurements, which are my slightly bigger measurements. And I was a bit worried that it wasn't going to fit, because I couldn't quite get it over the mannequin. However, I have put the zip in. Now, I have had to take quite a lot. I think I talked about how I always have this V in the back of my zippers, because you can see that I have quite, you know, a couple of inches there out the back, because I don't have a very broad back, it seems to be. And then as we get to my waist, because my waist isn't that curvaceous, we then come into the normal seam allowance of 1 centimetre. And I didn't actually have to, 1.5 centimetres, I didn't actually have to take anything out of that, which was quite good. So yeah, just ignore the finishes on it, obviously it's just rough. I will say it is very, very tight across, when I tried it on, which I haven't got a picture of, it's very, very tight across here and across the stomach, because I haven't got a flat stomach. So it does show every lump and bump at the moment. But what it has told me is the size 12 will be perfect for me, because I'm obviously trying to lose a little bit of weight between now and then, and also I will let out the princess seams by 0.5 centimetre. So I'll just do a 1 centimetre seam allowance for every single one, as opposed to 1.5, and that will give me a couple of inches movement. And I'm obviously going to get some hold your tummy in, hold your bum in, lift your bum up, everything pants for the event. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with that. Yeah, and I'm really pleased with how the zip went in. Yeah, I'm just really happy with it. So I have ordered from Minerva, because I didn't have an invisible zip in the indigo colour for my fabric, and I also needed the lining fabric to go with it. So I've ordered an indigo, so a really dark navy lining fabric from their core range. So it's £3.99 a metre, which is perfect, and I've ordered 3 metres. So yeah, very excited, apprehensive, yeah, about cutting out this really gorgeous fabric. But a lot of you have encouraged me around this, saying, you know, just go for the nice fabric, go for the nice fabric. So yeah, I think I am going to go for it, but I was scared anyway. So yeah, that is my 12, which is great. So yeah, that's coming along nicely. Obviously there's only a few weeks left now between now and the event itself, but at least I know now I can comfortably cut out the size 12 and it will definitely fit me. Hopefully might need to take it in, but worst case it will fit me as it is, so that's really exciting. Okay, so that's that. Other exciting news that's happened to me that I haven't told you about is I am now a brand ambassador for a pattern company, which I'm really, really excited about. So I am a brand ambassador for 5 out of 4 patterns, which I'd never ever heard of, to be honest with you. They put out a call out for brand ambassadors, and I looked at their patterns, and they had absolutely loads and loads of patterns for men's, children's and women's. And actually when I looked through the patterns, I actually liked quite a lot of them, and that doesn't normally happen to me, and especially a lot of the children's ones. And there's a lot of adult and children's versions, which you know I really like, and bundles where you can buy the adult and the child pattern. So yeah, it's really excited. So obviously as part of that I get the pattern that I'm going to make. I request what pattern I want to make and promote, and then we'll make it, talk about it on my channel, and yeah, I will have an affiliate link, so if you like or want to buy any of those patterns, I will get a small commission for those. But yeah, that is just really exciting. So I've got my first make in progress, which will be coming soon. It's a wintry make, so hopefully that will be of interest to you. If you want to have a look at the 5 out of 4 patterns website already, I will put the links below. I'll put my link there, my affiliate link, so if you want to check out any of the patterns and do want to purchase any, please click that link and I will get a little small commission, which obviously I'll be able to plough back into the channel. So yeah, that's really exciting news. The great thing about 5 out of 4 patterns as well is with some of their patterns, they actually do maternity measurements as well. So for example, they do some gorgeous overalls, so dungaree styles, and they actually have a maternity measurement too. So you can make them from, you know which size to make for if you've got a maternity hip measurement and waist measurement, which is really good. And the really fantastic news about it is it's really size inclusive. So it goes from an extra small, which is a bust of 31, a waist of 25 and a hip of 33, to a 5XL, which is a bust of 58, a waist of 54 and a hip of 61. So that's really good, and they're all PDF patterns as well. So yeah, have a look if you haven't heard of them before, and see what you think of the patterns. There's some really interesting ones on there. I'll put a few up actually on the screen and show you. I'll scroll through and put a few up for you to have a little look at. Some of my favourites anyway. Plans go for next week, there's a few things that I've got to do. So as I said before, I want to finish off the Mardi. Shouldn't be too far away with finishing that one off. I want to cut out this fabric for my heather blazer, and I want to also do some testers of my Sew Purple to End ALZ 22 challenge. I am tie-dyeing some loungewear, and I need to do some testers of it. So I've got all my dyes, I've got my soda ash, I've got my buckets, I've got my tray, I've got everything. So I need to do a few little testers and play around with the colours and see what I'm happy with. So that's going to be exciting. I'm a bit scared about that as well, but that's something I want to do. And then the other thing I want to do is look at cutting out the fabric for my dressmaker's ball dress. Yeah, that's scary. But yeah, I need to get that done. So a lot of cutting out, finishing off the Mardi. Yeah, and getting the courage to sew up my dressmaker's ball dress. So yeah, that's where I am with everything. And then obviously anything else that crops up in the meantime, will probably I'll want to get in there as well. Okay, and then I have got some fabric as well to show you. Tamlin from Sewing on the Time did a D-stash. She's always got a D-stash running, but she added some new fabrics onto there. And one of the fabrics that she added on was this beautiful fabric with leaf print on it. And it had like a leopard print. Leopard print? Yeah, leopard print on it. And I really liked it. It's 1.4 metres, so enough for a top. And it's this gorgeous viscose. I think it's like a chalet because it's quite thin. But yeah, I thought this was really, really lovely. Really floaty. Definitely me. So I ordered that from her D-Stash account. And that came yesterday. And yeah, there was an extra fabric in there, so I was a bit confused. So I messaged Tamlin saying, oh, I think you might have popped in a fabric for somebody else in the fabric that you sent me. And bless her, she messaged me back saying, oh, she completely forgot to message me. She'd popped this fabric in as a little gift for Alice, for me to make something up for Alice. And it's this gorgeous, gorgeous jersey with these flamingos and leaves on it. And the great thing about it is it's a light reactive one. So if I turn this round, you can see that it's cream there, but then when it reacts in the light, this has been in the sunlight, it goes pink. So I've got loads there. I haven't actually measured it, but yeah, I've probably got 1 metre there, and it looks quite a wide fabric. So really excited that that I've got this, and it's just such a lovely thing for her to do, to think of me, to think of Alice, and I really, really appreciated it. So thank you, Tamlin, for sending this to me. It's very, very precious. Means a lot, as I say, that you thought about me, and yeah, excited, little bonus. So yeah, check out Tamlin's D-Stash. She's got some lovely fabrics on there, which she's selling, and yeah, you'll get yourself a little bargain. That's everything from me, I think. I feel like it's not been a very big session for you all today, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. You've enjoyed seeing my progress on things. And yeah, I'd love to hear your comments on what I've been making, and let me know what you've been making. Let me know if you're going to be going to the dressmakers ball, so I can look out for you. And yeah, if you've liked this video, please click the like button. If you don't subscribe already, please consider subscribing. I'm slowly increasing in my viewers and subscribers, but there's still a lot of you that watch my vlogs that aren't subscribers, and I'd love you to be one. So that's all from me for now. If you want to support my channel further, I do have a Ko-fi account, which I'll put all my comments I'll put my link in below, where you can buy me a coffee. But obviously there's no obligation. I'd rather you just be here and subscribe and enjoy this content. So that's all from me for now. Have a brilliant week sewing, and I'll see you all soon. Happy sewing. Bye.